Hey, sorry I'm late.
Yeah, well, we gotta hurry this up. I got like 6 other dudes to shoot shows with today, so.
Wow, you are taking this seriously.
This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook at www.audiblepodcast.com/appjudgment.
What's up, everybody? Happy Halloween and welcome to App Judgment, Revision 3's mobile app review show. I'm Anthony. I'm here with Jackie.
Hello.
And with Halloween and all of our favorite holidays coming up, camera apps are a must-have. People are going to be taking a lot of pictures. And as we know, the iPhone has plenty of great camera replacement apps. We've already covered a couple for Android, some simple ones like FX Camera and Retro Camera. But if you're looking for a more complex camera app for your needs on Android, we're here to show off two that we think might just be what you're looking for. Vignette and Camera 360. I'm a big Vignette fan. You're the Camera 360 person.
I have been using a lot of Camera 360 lately, and I do like it, yeah.
So both these apps have a lot of similar features, but they approach things in two very different ways. They both have night modes.
Right.
Vignettes is okay.
I feel like they're both not that great.
I think Vignette lets you take pictures easier in night mode.
Right.
And they come out a little clearer, but they're both like super grainy. You can really tell that they're just faking it kind of.
Right, although it could have to do with your better quality camera, I think, because I think your camera on your phone, by default, is better than mine, better than Eris, so that may have a little bit to do with it as well, but.
Totally.
Yeah.
So both have grids and guides.
Right.
Camera 360, I think, has fewer options for that, but.
Yeah, there weren't very many to choose from because I think there's maybe like 3 or 4, like, you know, basic thirds and then quads and all that kind of stuff, so.
Yeah, Vignette gives you like golden ratio and all that stuff, but you're not gonna use all those, I feel like.
I don't feel like I spend enough time like framing a shot on my phone to care about that kind of thing, so I just do it by eye.
Right, it makes sense on like a full-on camera. With your phone, when you're taking a quick shot, I'm not really worried about the golden ratio.
Yeah.
Image stabilization, they both have. The way they both work is they won't let you take pictures while the accelerometer is moving. And Vignette's a little more forgiving.
Right.
But you wind up with more blurrier pictures that way.
Right, if you can use the image stabilization for Camera 360, it turns out really well because you get a nice, crisp image. So.
Right. Special effects. Phone camera apps are big on emulating different toy cameras and retro cameras.
Right, different kind of filters.
And these apps both have tons of that.
So many.
I think Vignette has a ton more effects.
Do they know how many they have on there?
Vignette.
Do they have a number?
The guy who makes Vignette is like, I have somewhere between 7,000 and 7,000 effects. Guess. Camera 360 has fewer effects, but I feel like they're all a little more useful than Vignettes. One thing you can't do, because Vignette has so many effects, I wish that you could pick and choose like a list of your favorite effects and do random between those. Right,
so have like different categories of your presets that you customize and then choose random from in there.
Yeah, because there are too many effects in Vignette.
Yeah, I don't even necessarily really use Vignette much anymore because I just don't have the patience to go through and choose all these different things that I want and decide, because I know what I like, but there are so many options that I want to explore, but I just don't take the time to do that.
Yeah, so with the color effects you get more in Vignette. With like lens effects, things like tilt shift, HDR. I thought Camera 360 did a better job with those.
I was actually really impressed with Camera 360's HDR. Like, you wouldn't think that a cell phone would be able to do that very well, but just on one shot, you don't have to mix 2 shots at all, and it turns out really well. Yeah,
the HDR on Vignette is more the kind of flicker photo pool HDR, where it's definitely trying to make it look like it's an effect, whereas Camera 360 just tries to like adjust the exposure the way you'd like it to.
Right, exactly. And tilt shift is, like you were mentioning, it's very customizable. I mean, we're actually trying to figure out how to use it, because you can change the width of the focal point and how it transitions. And it's very customizable. Theoretically, we still haven't really figured it out.
So Vignette has something interesting with effects that I really love. You can take a normal picture and then add effects afterwards.
Right, that's good. I like that.
So when you take a picture, you're not stuck with the effect that you chose. You can just take a clean one and then apply effects as you like them. And then Camera 360's answer to that is to kind of let you save the regular and the affected image.
Yeah, so in the settings you can decide whether or not you want to save an original while you save the affected image.
Right, but you can't just take take
You
a plain
can't-
image and add effects to it.
Right, it has to be taken within the app, not from any other
Gotcha.
way. So.
Cool. Camera 360 also has some way kind of, I guess, cheesier, sillier, high-end stuff.
Some high-end stuff.
Like some high-end, like some really high concept, like photo frames and stuff. Like you can download all these scene files that are kind of like photophunia.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, if you want to be painted by a guy and make sure it looks like that, you can definitely do that.
Jackie's favorite thing to do is add ghosts to pictures,
This is
which
my
you can do.
absolute favorite thing.
It
So
looks awful.
It looks great. It looks real. So what you can do is when you go to open the app, you get an add-on, which is all these scenes and ghosts things. And then once you get that, it allows you to throw in any kind of transparent image you want, which it'll randomly grab and put in your photo.
Right. But you can't really tell what it is. She showed me these pictures, and it's just like, there's me, and there's like this blurry thumbprint that I guess
It's a
is
ghost.
supposed to be a ghost.
You know what? It's realistic.
If you ever watch Ghost Hunters, that's how they roll.
Yeah.
So you can download all these packs of effects, but what I found is they kind of make Camera 360 crash.
Kind of everything makes Camera 360 crash.
It's kind of like a little buggy and a little laggy.
Yeah.
Vignette is a little more stable.
It is. I like working through Vignette a lot better than Camera 360. Plus, you know, it doesn't freeze all the time. And
Vignette is slow though. Camera 360 I found processes things a lot faster.
it absolutely does. I was actually shocked. I wasn't waiting for pictures to be developed like other apps, and yeah, that one was pretty good.
Both apps, I should mention, after you add an effect, they take time to process. If you stack too many pictures up in the queue to process, both apps will just crash. I think
Right.
with Vignette, I could do 4 photos processing in the background, and then it would crash. I don't know how many.
I've had about 5 to 7. Usually 5 is okay, but yeah.
Overall, 2 apps with very similar features, but 2 different approaches.
Definitely.
Vignette is definitely for people who want to drill down and do very specific changes to their photos,
Right.
people who are maybe looking for a more serious kind of Photoshoppy feel.
Right. I feel like it's for more professional.
Right, and
patients.
Camera 360 is just kind of a quicker, on-the-fly, add fun effects sort of app.
With still a lot of options and customizability things, and yeah, but it is a
Absolutely.
lot quicker. Yeah.
Both about the same price. They're both around $4. They both have free demos, so check them out and figure out which approach is the best for you.
Yeah, and we've got another special Halloween for you.
Trick or treat!
After a word from our sponsor.
Audible.com is the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks and spoken word entertainment. Audible has over 75,000 titles to choose from to be downloaded to your iPod or MP3 player and played back anywhere at any time. Choose from books in every genre: science fiction, thrillers, drama, comedy, business, history, and more. Recently, I downloaded the new novel Freedom to listen to at night, and believe me, it's a lot more convenient than lugging around a hardcover copy. Go to audiblepodcast.com/appjudgment to get a free audiobook download of your choice when you sign up today. Again, go to audiblepodcast.com/appjudgment for your free audiobook.
You know that sound. Just in time. Just in time for Hallows Eve, our friends at Rovio have a special treat for Angry Birds fans.
Everybody gets one of these.
That is not true.
Everybody watching.
That's not true. For just $1 or $2 for the HD version, you can download a super spooky edition of Angry Birds Halloween for the iPhone.
Nice.
Yeah, so all we ever want for Halloween is to stay in the Halloween spirit without sacrificing our precious Angry Birds time.
It's the lesson of Halloween. We
Yeah.
all learn something.
Exactly. So in this new version, you get to creep around 45 different levels, which is 3 times more than regular updates. And of course, comes equipped with special Halloween music, appropriately designed levels, and all the great pumpkin smashing action you could ever want.
Love it.
Yeah, so go check it out. It's $1 or $2 for HD.
Yeah, and be sure to check out the camera apps from today and let us know what you thought of them. You can tweet us at AppJudgment or me at ACarboni.
Jackie Talbot.
Easy to remember.
Easy peasy.
And of course, check us out on Facebook and on youtube.com/AppJudgment.
Yeah, and check out the home at revision3.com/appjudgment.
And look at what I can do.
And you won't get one.
End it now.